Hey everybody, welcome. My name's Helen. This is the Shrimpy McGee channel. Today we're going to be talking about AVEDA INVATI shampoo, conditioner, and scalp treatment, none of which I've used before this video, although I did wash my hair one time, so I'm going to be talking about that. I'm going to use this for a week and we're going to see what the results are, so stay tuned. This video is for you if you're curious about it. AVEDA INVATI, have you ever been in an AVEDA store? It smells so nice. There's always tea. It's got this kind of like yoga vibe that's really kind of nice. Their products are so expensive. I mean, the regular shampoos are pretty pricey, but something about this INVATI line, probably because it tries to address hair loss, it is so expensive. I paid, and it came in this cute little, because I couldn't buy the full-size products. It is like, I think $135 for the 3 full-size products. That's a lot of money. So I decided I would start with the travel size, and thank you guys so much. You guys helped me crowdfund this. I asked people to buy me a coffee, like a virtual coffee, to help me crowdfund some of these things, and you guys did. I'll put a link down below if you're interested in doing that to help me pay for future products, but of course you don't have to. You're always welcome here. This is completely free stuff. It's just for my like longtime viewers that wanted to support me. Anyhow, I bought the travel size stuff and it came in this nice box. So in here, this sort of too large box. I don't know if this is normally what they send. They sent me these 3 products, which is, when I say they sent me, I mean I paid for it, and it was $37. That's a lot of money for these tiny products that I feel should be maybe $5 each at most. These are like the size you see, they truly are the travel size you see at the drugstore. This is the exfoliating shampoo. This is the thickening conditioner. And this is the scalp treatment that I'm going to try with you guys right now. It says here, because I've already washed my hair with the shampoo and the conditioner, and it says you've got to apply it once daily. Lift hair in sections to spray directly onto scalp. Spray 16 times, evenly covering head. Hair may be damp or dry. Gently massage in, do not rinse. Okay, use it with the complete line, it says. So the dealio here is that these are supposed to help you deal with butterfingers. These products are supposed to help you with hair loss, but if you read the small print, okay, this is where it gets interesting. Read the small print on this product. It says due to breakage from brushing. So it helps you reduce hair loss due to breakage from brushing after using the INVATI advanced system for 12 weeks. So you gotta use this for 3 months. That's not gonna be happening here. I'm only gonna be trying it for 1 week, unless I miraculously love it and decide to scrap my usual favorite, which is Kerastase Bain Satin, which I'll drop a link to down below, because I know I said that really quickly. So just first thoughts on the shampoo. I'm gonna be using this for a week, so these are just my first initial thoughts. Smells nice, does not lather at all. Very creamy formulation and pretty hydrating. And I would say the same goes for the thickening conditioner. Smells lovely. It has that AVEDA sort of herbaceous, herbal, yoga kind of smell. I don't even know how else to describe it, but this still smells nice. I gotta say, I had my doubts because I got a whiff of it when I opened the box. I was like, but actually I put it on and it smells nice. And this is my hair air dried. This is one of the nicest air dries I've had. So something about it is nice. Something in the formulation is really, really working well with my hair scalp chemistry and my hair chemistry right now. This is only 1 wash though, so we'll see what we think at the end of a week. Now let's try this. It came with this cap here to protect the nozzle. And it says to section your hair and spray it 16 times. So let's just do that. Okay, it's taking a few pumps. Oh, okay. It's quite a bit coming out every shot. But it must be kind of heavy because oddly I don't feel it. I actually don't feel it on my scalp. It must be sitting mostly on the hair. I actually don't think I'm gonna need the whole 16. I feel like I'm getting pretty good coverage, probably because my hair is not super thick to begin with, despite looking pretty fluffy. It's just my hair is actually fluffy, so we're just gonna massage this in. Let's come a little closer. It smells exactly like the shampoo. Again, this lovely herbal kind of yoga-ish, yoga adjacent scent. Kind of like a spice cabinet mixed with a fancy shampoo is kind of like how I would describe it. Okay, that went in pretty well. Oh my gosh, I can see it's already adding fullness. Do you see that? And partly that is just because I'm actually just fluffing it up. It was actually not that easy to get directly to the scalp. So I think what you need to do, and I'll be trying for the rest of the week, is to not just spray it from here, which is what I'm used to. I think it's got this targeted nozzle and you've got to actually like pretty much touch touch the scalp. Yeah. Okay, so that's a hot tip. Make sure if you do buy this that you go right down to the actual scalp level and don't spray it from a bit of a distance, which is what I'm used to doing with like hairspray and all the other products that I use. Those are my first thoughts. I just wanted to quickly jump on here just to say that it did a nice job of the first shampoo and condition. I really didn't lose too much hair in the shower. I wasn't expecting it to cure actual hair loss. Listen, you've heard me say this in my other shampoo reviews, which I will link up, that the evidence about shampoo actually, curing or fixing hair loss is very skimpy. Actual hair loss doctors that specialize in this don't put a lot of faith in actual shampoos to help stop hair from actually falling out. It helps to remove DHT that could be on your scalp, so more frequent washing is probably one of the better things you can do. But actual products, unless you leave it on your scalp for 7 minutes, do not absorb and won't have any sort of medicinal effect, really, if you just put them on quickly and wash them off. That's my understanding from hair loss doctors and dermatologists. So I'm not expecting this to cure my actual hair loss, but I'm just seeing about these different claims and also just testing it out. I have like a rubric of criteria that I'm gonna test for you guys on shine, smell, lather, all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned for that, and we will just carry on and let's see how this goes as the week progresses. It's been a week. I've been using nothing but AVEDA INVATI, all the shampoo, the conditioner, and the scalp treatment, and honeys, I have been on a roller coaster journey. After I wash my hair like the way it looks right now, I just freshly washed it. This is my last wash using these products. I love the way it looks. I think it looks so nice. This leaves my hair so nice when I want to air dry it, but there have been some problems. Mostly concerning to me has been an itchy scalp. And I typically do not itch. At one point, a few days ago, my head was so itchy, I thought I had head lice. Then I thought about it and I thought, wait a minute, we're still social distancing and pretty much quarantined, so I'm pretty sure, and my kid does not have head lice. He hasn't been really around any other kids, at least not in close quarters or indoors. It's just the product. It gave me a really itchy scalp, but I'm willing to put that aside and just review it. Some things to know about me. I do not typically have an itchy scalp. I usually have no scalp issues at all. I have a happy scalp. Until now, that is. I have 2A, 2B wavy hair. You can see a bit of wave here. I haven't really done much to plump up the waves, but I don't have straight hair. I have kind of slight wave in my hair, some bends and stuff like that, some straighter parts. I do not have color treated hair. So this is my natural hair color. I don't color it or anything like that, so none of that is going on. So this is very much about my hair. If you have a different kind of scalp / hair situation, these products may react differently for you, but just so that, just to give you buying information, that's sort of where I'm starting from. Dry-ish, but pretty normal hair, I would say. So if that helps at all, that's sort of what I'm dealing with here. I just want to stop here for a quick sec to say if you could like and subscribe, that would help to support the channel, but also you'll be getting great information about hair loss. So if that's something that you're concerned about, I've been making lots of these kinds of videos about shampoo reviews. I've reviewed mane and tail. I've also reviewed my Holy Grail shampoo that I love. I've never found, and I'm actually really looking forward to going back to. I've never found one to beat it, so definitely have a look at those videos that I've already made. And I make just lots of stuff in general about hair loss. I talk about Rogaine, minoxidil, different natural treatments that I haven't tried, treatments that I've tried, money that I've spent. Go ahead and check all of those out. So on with the show. My #1 issue with this shampoo and conditioner and scalp treatment was that it left a gummy residue. I talked about this on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do that too, because I sometimes give you previews of the things I'm gonna be talking about in these videos, so you can get a little heads up of where things might be going with these different like shampoo reviews and stuff like that I do, along with other stuff, other shenanigans I get up to on Instagram. So over on Instagram, I was kind of complaining that there's this gummy texture left in my hair and I could not quite figure out what it was. I'm 1 wash in and 2 days into the scalp treatment, and it has left my hair with some sort of coating on it. And I'm really trying to dig into what, I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing, but I'm trying to dig into what this feeling and sensation is. It almost feels like when I do the curly girl method on my hair, it's almost got like a almost gummy sensation, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe that's what helps prevent breakage. Was it the shampoo? Was it the conditioner? Or was it the scalp treatment? And so it turns out that what I did is I just tested them all separately, and it's pretty much, I'm pretty sure that it's actually the scalp treatment, which is weird because it's supposed to go into your scalp, but I think it kind of just creeps down the strands over the day, or maybe the next day, and it leaves this sort of gummy texture, this really soft texture that kind of reminds me of when I use co-wash type stuff, like when I'm trying to encourage waves or sort of trying to do the curly girl method. So that was interesting to me. I think actually maybe these products perhaps work really well in tandem with the curly girl type method, even though they don't have like the sort of specifications that you need to have, but it seems to encourage waves and curls and gives you that texture that a lot of those kind of products do, if that makes any sense. But in general, I just didn't like that feeling. I don't like touching my hair and having this sort of gummy residue kind of feeling. So I was not feeling that about this line at all. But again, I'm just like up and down with it. Like right now, I think my hair looks really nice. I washed it and air dried it, and this is probably the best air dry I've had maybe with any shampoo I've used. But then again, there's like hair loss claims that make this product really expensive, and I'm not sure that I can get behind them. Hair loss, like shampoo cannot cure hair loss. I don't care what they say on the packaging. If it were that simple, there would be no minoxidil, there would be no Rogaine, there would be no hair transplant surgeries. People would just wash their hair with the right shampoo, and that would be that. Hair loss can be really complex, lots of hormonal possible issues, you know, nutritional things to address, just on and on and on. There's so many different reasons you could lose your hair. Most of the claims that they make about shampoos, just simply they cannot live up to it. This is no different. If you read the fine print, it says that it's hair loss due to breakage, but yet they'll take your dollars, and this shampoo and conditioner seems to be at least twice what you would pay for like their sort of really popular rosemary mint shampoo. They will take those extra dollars. Maybe they're saying they needed that money for research, development, and marketing and stuff like that, but these products cost a premium. Are they really gonna stop your hair loss? No, they're not. They definitely did not stop my hair loss. Not that I was expecting them to in the last week that I've been using them, but I didn't have an excess amount of hair loss, to be completely fair. Like they didn't cause any hair loss, which is always a good thing. But yeah, I really contended with a lot of scalp itchiness, which is kind of not the vibe I was hoping for, having spent all this money on this product. So let's just sit down now and go through my grading. Let's grade these products according to this list of criteria to make sure that I don't want to be giving you guys some sort of flaky grade that's just based on whatever. I just want to make sure that I systematically go through this to help you make a buying decision, because this stuff's expensive. Also, please keep in mind, if you want to buy the small size, great, it's very expensive. If you want to chance it and buy the really large size, I just want you guys to know, both here in Canada and in the United States, I check their return policy. The return policy of AVEDA online is that if you want to return something, you have to pay for shipping yourself. There is no free shipping, so just bear that in mind. And that is why I picked the small size, because honeys, I did not want to be stuck with over $100 worth of shampoo, conditioner, and scalp treatment that I had to pay to return because it's heavy, right? Yeah, they don't let you return it in store or anything like that right now anyway. So just bear that in mind if you want to splash out and splurge on this product. Okay, let's get to this. Let's sit down and we'll have a look through these. Further to the last thing that I said about returns, the good thing though is that you can return it for any reason. So if you just don't like the product, it seems to me pretty clear that you can just send it on back, even though you do have to pay for shipping yourself. The shampoo, let's talk about the shampoo now. It says exfoliating shampoo. Just want you guys to know, even though it says exfoliating, there's nothing in my mind exfoliating about it. It doesn't have any little bits that you might be expecting with the word exfoliating. Not that it should, because shampoos that have bits in them, sometimes the bits will get stuck in your hair. So I'm not saying that's what you want, but I didn't find anything exfoliating about the shampoo whatsoever. It's a really creamy formulation that kind of looks like, it doesn't look the nicest. It's kind of got that yellowish hue that kind of reminds me of something you might spit out. Don't know why it's called exfoliating shampoo. It doesn't do a thing. In fact, it's quite like a co-wash. It's almost like putting conditioner in your hair. Let's talk about the criteria. Thickening. Does it thicken? I didn't really find it to have any real thickening effect, and the reason for that is, again, it is more of a hydrating shampoo than a clarifying shampoo. Typically, when you think of thickening, what they tend to do is dry out the hair actually a little bit in my experience. And the reason for that is that makes the hair fluffier, kind of roughs up and fluffs up the cuticle, if that makes any sense. So I would say no, this is not thickening. Volumizing, also not volumizing at all. That is sort of goes along with the thickening a bit, does not really add much volume. Shine, no shine. That was interesting. These products do not leave your hair shiny. So if you're looking for a shiny vibe, this ain't it. Moisture, yeah, it definitely delivers on the moisture. I did find it to be moisturizing more so than anything else. Fragrance, yep, it's got that sort of aura of healthiness, that AVEDA smell. If you've used AVEDA hand cream, it's pretty much the same fragrance that they use. Herbal, almost a tiny bit minty kind of a smell. Smells like a nice, like massage lotion you might go if you ever get like massage therapy done. Sometimes they use fragrance aromatherapy type oils. Has that kind of smell. Softness, yeah, too much. I think that in tandem with the conditioner, it actually provides a lot of moisture to the point of, and the scalp product provide moisture to the point of gumminess. So I feel like if you did use these, you would need to clarify. I don't think you could straight up use these for like 2 months without doing some clarifying in between. Cleansing power. No cleansing power, honeys, none. I use this, it does not really lather up, which was the next criteria that I want to look at. It doesn't add a lather, and that's fine. Lather and cleansing don't always go together. It just does not do much to clean your hair. Fine, you don't always need a deep clean. All 3 times I tried this, I could not build up a lather for the life of me. which is fine, but it's just something to know. Some of us love suds, some don't care. No suds from this product. Best for, wasn't best for me. I will not be using this product. I really just overall thought it smelled nice, gives me this nice look with the air dry, but this is not a product for me. I'm gonna be going back to my Holy Grail right after this. I'm actually looking forward to it because my head has been so itchy. It's not itchy right now, but I'm pretty sure it will be by the end of the day. I feel like if you have curly hair, this might work well, and you need that extra, like you need to drench those strands in hydration. I feel like that's good. I feel like if you have fine hair or thin hair, ironically, this might leave it looking too heavy. I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna say for my hair, it's a no because of the scalp itchiness and because I just don't feel like, I feel like I don't like that gummy feeling. It kind of, on a sensory level, bothers me. Let's move along to the conditioner. Okay, this says thickening conditioner, and I do think it delivers on the promise of what it says. It is thickening. It does make your hair look plumper and thicker. So yeah, it does deliver on that front. Texture on dry hair, gummy, said that already. How much do you need? You just need a reasonable amount. I would say that the amount that you need of the conditioner pretty much matches the amount you need of the shampoo. So when I do shower, I try and I always wash twice. First wash will be 2 dime size amounts with the shampoo, and then I'll go in again with 2 dime size amounts. And so with the conditioner, I think I needed about 4 dime size amounts. So I think that you're gonna go through them at about the same rate, just based on the type of hair that I have. In contrast to some other, you might think that that sounds really obvious, but when I tried out mane and tail, I needed like twice the amount of conditioner on that one. Who's it best for? Again, I think that this would work good if you're just dedicated to air drying your hair, dedicated to having wavy hair. Maybe you follow the curly girl method, but not strictly, and you're not afraid to use these kind of things. Yes. Is it best for people with hair loss? I cannot say that this is gonna deliver. I feel like maybe it would deliver on the promise of reducing breakage because it does give your hair a nice coating. So I think that maybe it can deliver on the promise of reducing hair loss due to breakage, probably pulling and whatever stuff like that. But if it's due to hair loss, due to sort of hormonal things, as I've discussed, no, it's not gonna do anything for that in my experience. So AVEDA, don't come after me for just speaking my truth. That's just how I feel about this product. This scalp revitalizer, some people really like it. I think it made my hair feel itchy. I think it left a kind of greasy residue down my hair. I can't say that for sure that it was just this. Maybe it was just the way that these products all work in tandem, but I would not purchase this for me. I just, not only would I not purchase it, I wouldn't really recommend it for you. If you do want to buy it, go ahead and make sure you can return it. It made my head itchy, which this or the shampoo, I'm not really quite sure. I believe it was this. I always say if your scalp is happy enough, don't start putting stuff on it. Don't start scratching at it. You don't need to exfoliate or anything like that. Just wash your hair pretty regularly. Now let's give it a grade. If this were a regular drugstore product at a sort of regular price, or maybe even double a regular price, let's say it was $20 each product, I probably could give it a C. Being as it is that it is very expensive and they charge twice what they charge for a rosemary shampoo, which probably would do a really nice job as well, I'm gonna give the shampoo and the conditioner a D. They're, to me, below average for the money that they're asking. As you know, I'm not sponsored. This is not an ad. Obviously, I would never say. Obviously, AVEDA's probably gonna not like me much after this, but I don't care. This stuff's expensive and I wanna tell you guys the truth about how I'm feeling about it. The scalp revitalizer, for me, it's just a fail. Like, I would not recommend this to anybody. So yeah, those are my thoughts on these products. My hair looks nice now, but I'm gonna be paying the price with itchiness probably a little later on. So yeah, that's my take on it. AVEDA INVATI Advanced Exfoliating Shampoo and Conditioner. I cannot give these really a good grade at all. The scalp stuff is a fail for me. All right, everybody. Sorry that I couldn't end this on a happier note and tell you that this is a great product. Wouldn't it be great to find an amazing, nice smelling shampoo? And I do generally really like AVEDA products. I used to splurge, on the rosemary shampoo. I think their stuff smells great. I like going into their little shops, and I like the tea that they serve you and all of that stuff. And it always smells nice in there. People are friendly, but I cannot recommend this. All right, that was tough to make, but I feel that I owe you the truth. All right, everybody, thanks so much for spending time with me. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.